Camera roll, sound roll, action.
Oh, questions are? नहीं.
इतने सारे questions are बता दो because they can frame the answers and come.
It's important that somebody is able to see that question.
You could allow me like one day. Like I will prepare.
We can do retake, no? If it comes out badly.
I should look at you or at the camera.
मैं नहीं बोल पा रही हूँ.
My younger colleagues will be much better at it than I am.
What I wanted to say, I mean, it might not come out very neatly. Oh, I don't remember.
You're not shooting this, right?
इसको skip कर देते हैं. I don't remember यार.
I heard you were leaving, yeah. Now I can't imagine my life now without you.
I was saying Girindre is basically inscrutable. The first time, nobody can actually understand him on the first encounter.
The first time when I met him, I remember he was very shy.
His name sounds French, Girindre, and he says, where's he from? He's from Mauritius. I mean, Mauritius, that's a country with a population the size of Munirka.
I was pleasantly surprised to see that the ICO head is not a typical investment banker type suited booted guy, and he's got the very colorful film star Shah Rukh Khan type's approach.
I thought he'd not be able to survive, but he did, and what a tremendous thing he's done to ICO.
No, don't go. Come back and feed me. Only dinner can please me, 'cause I am so hungry.
I started with the usual pleasantries. Hello, Grain, it is nice meeting you. You cut me short. And without batting an eyelid, you asked me, and so how do we improve the routine immunization coverage in India? I was dumbfounded. You have kept on asking me that question, and that question keeps on haunting me till date.
He uses very few words to communicate a lot.
Does a lot of good work in the background, but very not comfortable in the limelight.
The big achievement that I would credit him with, in addition to taking the ICO to a completely different frontier on the programmatic front, is the much talked about positive culture change that he brought about in the office.
There are multiple layers to his persona, and if you dig deeper, you find that at each layer, he's a complete individual.
He is a very good listener. He will never interrupt you. You are saying something, he will listen to it carefully. Right? But when he speaks, you see a sharp, analytical mind that does not hesitate to tell you the truth.
You can't please everybody. You typically can't please everyone. But from Girindre, I've learned that no, actually you can please a large percentage of people and still be fair to the extent possible.
He has taught me one thing, that be it a regular mundane matter or be it the most critical thing, everything has to be done with the same level of perfection.
So intelligent that he surprised me every time when he met people. He came across genuinely a very strategic person and made my job a lot more easier.
He has built a relationship with everyone in the office, right from the from the director leadership level people to the office boys.
Usually people at that level seem to be cut off from the overall public, but Girindre is completely opposite of that.
Coming to office is not going to be the same this year with Girindre not being around, and we're really going to miss him in office.
Don't say goodbye.
Mark Suzman, who was then Girindre's boss, he walks in and Girindre says, "Here comes Mark, fashionably late." And I'm like, Girindre, this is your boss.
The most amazing, level-headed, sorted, hot man I've seen in my life.
He really insisted right from day one that he would stop work at 6 o'clock to spend time with his daughter. So I think that really shows how much he cares for the family.
When Girindre says something is fine, it's really not fine. It means actually that you're really, really in trouble and you need to go over to his office and fix it immediately. Sab pe bhari, Girindre Bihari.
He has an interest in very unusual things, in history, in words, in language. Recently we had an exchange and I learnt a lot from him about coins.
His love for Nandita Das, I think all of us know that. His love for history, his this expeditions that he would take on.
Goodbye, friend. No, this is not the end. Lift up your head. Somewhere we'll meet again. Hold on to the moments we share. Those are the treasures that won't disappear.
People have been struggling to come up with one lines or come record their videos. Everyone's under this pressure of we've got to do our best because it's for Girindre.
Delighted that you're actually going to come back west, and just to say how inspired a leader you've been to all of us throughout the foundation, quite frankly. But it was a privilege to work with you in India.
Hey! What's going on?
Oh my
what
God.
are you doing?
Can I do anything by myself?
What is this? Are you talking about Girindre?
I am.
Well, I know him better than you do.
I've known him longer.
No, what are you talking about? I've been in India with him for all these years.
Well, I'm his favorite.
No, I'm his favorite.
Rajnikant ordered a plate of idlis at McDonald's and got it. Girindre proposed fine dining to Mezban and they bought it.
Rajnikant knows Victoria's secret. With Girindre, your ICBs are on weak wicket.
Hey, Harvard got its MBA from Rajnikant, but Girindre's pink sweater won the Golden Lion at Cannes.
Mona Lisa got her smile from Rajnikant. Nandita Das got her selfie with Girindre, but Farhan Akhtar can't.
Rajnikant can breathe in a vacuum. However, Girindre can haunt Humayun's tomb.
Rajnikant killed the Dead Sea. Girindre just won't let your scorecards be.
Rajnikant knows the last digit of pi.
1 grammar faux pas with Girindre and it's goodbye. See you in Bangalore, Girindre.
Mind it.
I would like to say that please वापस आओ. हाँ जी वापस आओ. Namaste.
Wish you all the very best in terms of your next steps in international education. I'm sure you'll be a great success. Also want to take this opportunity to personally wish you and your family.
Cool.